whatever diagram was there yesterday? Yes. Okay. Write the heading as automation testing process. Write the heading as automation testing process. I'll not repeat any point. I already said you, okay? Still I waited for 2 minutes. I'll not repeat any points. Everyone write it. Automation testing process. First point. The process of testing the application. The process of testing the application by using some tools. The process of testing the application by using some tools is known as automation testing. The first advantage, if you see here, guys, I've written it is execution is faster. Means once you write a program, within how much time I'm going to get an output. Any program when you execute, don't write that. From there you stop writing, I will continue, I'll tell you. Within a second, correct? Even you have written 100 lines, 5 minutes, and imagine one program takes seconds to execute, not minutes. Just seconds it takes. So within few seconds only I can execute the program. So obviously execution is faster. Yes or no? Execution is faster. Second, it is time saving because batch execution exists. What is the meaning of a batch execution we discussed? Batch execution exists means what? All scripts can be executed at a time. All scripts can be executed at a time. So obviously, when I'm able to do this, it is a time-saving process. That is the first one. That's the first one. Done. Come to the third one directly. Second one, I'll come back. Scripts can be reused. Yes or no? That means in the release 2, these 90 scripts I have written, guys, for different features. For different features, I have written these 90 scripts. In the release number 3, you tell me, even though these features are affected or not affected also, even if it is a not impact area also, I will go and execute them. Is it good or it's bad? Even though they are not the affected area, but still I'm executing them. Is it good or bad? It's good only, right? It's like I'm testing the features once again to be on the safer side. Will you write the scripts once again in the release number 3? Assume the script number 1 is written for compose. Just to think like this. Script number 2 is written for inbox. Script number 3 is written for some other feature. So once the scripts are ready, I can use it for multiple times. I can use it. Yes or no? One script, only one time pain it is. Once you write it, 100% we can use it. So I've written scripts can be reused across multiple releases. Next advantage you observe, accuracy exists. Means same compose I want to test in 10 releases. Same compose feature I want to test in all the 10 releases I want to test. Will you write script 10 times or only one time? Will you write one time or 10 times? Only one time. And every time you execute the compose script, all the values will be tested by the tools or not. All the navigation steps will be covered or not. 100 times also you will execute. Accuracy will be there. Because will the tool get bored? It is not a tedious process. Tool will never get bored, right? Whatever values you have written the code, that values it will test n number of times. So can I say accuracy problem is also solved? Yes or no? Yes. Now one major advantage is there, guys. You have to listen carefully regarding this. Major advantage. I have to take a notepad, which if you answer in interview, this is enough for him to declare that you know automation testing. Okay, very simple. Okay, let me erase this. Other 3 advantages, have you understood? Yes. Okay. Good. Observe, guys. Observe. Think that in the release number one, in the release number one, we have only test cases will be there. Okay. We have some 200 test cases. Now come to the release number two. Bhavin, wrong question. Question itself is wrong. Observe, guys. So release number two. Release number two. In release number two, let's assume we have some 175, whatever it is, 175 new test cases are there. New test cases are there, and we'll also have let's assume some 90 regression test cases. 90 regression test cases, and obviously we'll have 90 test scripts. Why? 90 test scripts were there, and this was taken care by two automation test engineers. Correct, because all regression cases will be converted into the test script. Now guys, these 90 regression cases are nothing but the impact area that you have taken from the release number one. Yes or no? These are the impact area that we have taken from the release number one. From here we have picked it. We have picked some cases based on the impact area. Now I have one question. Generally, in application you take, generally the impact areas are almost the same, or always it is different? Understand the question first of all. Don't give a tuck answer. In an application, generally the impact areas are same, or it keeps on always 100% changes. Generally impact areas are same, or it keeps on changes. What do you think? Use common sense. You are not, the problem which you use, what you know, within 1 second you are giving answer. That's a problem. You will never change in life only. You are waste fellows, I'm saying, you know. Problem is you don't want to understand question only. It keeps on changing. Very good. Anyone who is saying it keeps on changing, can you give me justification why? Done. You are choosing one correct answer out of the following. Tell me why. Impact area changes based on feature changes. My question was, almost all the releases you take, there are 15-20 releases. Impact area will change every time, or it's almost the same. Complete English you understand. It depends, Badnaka, that option is only not there for you. Don't use that option. That option only not there. Don't give me smart answer. Sir, that depends on features. That option is only not there. This is why people reject you in interview. New features are sometimes the impact is, sometimes it will be same, sometimes it changes, it seems. Oh, aha, one more smart answer. Okay, I understood. I understood that you don't have common sense. I've understood. Listen, you take Gmail application, boss. You take Gmail application. In Gmail application, any release, any changes you do, impact area, generally impact area will be compose, inbox, sent item, draft, your spam, and your trash. Will you agree? If it is there, if impact area is there, then these are the only dependent features which may get affected. First, you give me that answer, yes or no. Suppose you are doing changes in help, we will not do regression testing only. Suppose you are doing help in chat, still inbox I need to test. Almost the same, because impact area will happen. Correct. See, when I say there are set of dependent modules, there are set of dependent modules. So that means what? They are nothing but the impact area. So Gmail is having hundreds of releases. Great people are logging in now also, guys. Do you know? All prime ministers, chief ministers, they are coming now, because yesterday night they had a lot of work. Okay. So impact area, anytime you take Gmail, if it is there, 70% or 80% of the impact area is on these modules only. Is my statement right or wrong? Is my statement right or wrong? Yes. Then on what basis you are saying that impact area keeps on changing? How you are using that sentence? Tell me. How you are using that sentence? Boss, any application when you take, if I say these are the dependent modules, always they are 70% at least, I'll tell you. 70% or 80%, the impact area is always the same. Did you understand? Yes or no? 70-80%, the impact area is almost the same. Okay. Now listen. Now listen. Carefully listen. Now, here 90 regression cases for automation, we require two test engineers. But if you see release number 3, totally there are 80 plus 70, that is almost 150, 160 regression test cases are there for automation. Yes or no? That means here also test cases are increasing. Test cases is increasing. Here also it is increasing. So now should I increase my automation resource or not? Because I have tried more number of scripts. So logically, we have to increase the more number of automation testing also. But guys, now you observe carefully, listen. See, can it happen that these 80 regression cases I'm taking from release number 1? Correct? Out of this, can it happen that out of this 80, okay, some 65 already automated in which release? 65 are already automated in which release? In release number 1. Correct. Already they are automated, and he wrote a scripts in release number 2. Because whatever scripts you have written here, you observe 90 test scripts you have written already. Out of this, same 65 test cases are getting affected once again. So same 65 are getting, okay, same 65 get affected once again. So can I say 65 are already automated? So in the release number 3, how many features are left for automation? How many features are left out? 25. Mathematics teacher, first to go and change. How much? 85. So only 85 needs to be automated. Only 85 needs to be automated. Are you understanding? So now, should I increase the test engineers or not required? Automation test engineers, I should increase or not required? Required, not required? Correct, not required, because some of the cases are already automated in the previous release. That's why I asked you that question. Impact areas are generally same. I'll tell you, that's a trend. No sir. Suppose complete impact area is changing, waste question. Complete impact is changing, then obviously you have to increase the automation resources. Yes or no? Which cannot happen, first of all. Impact area is always same. So that's why, guys, they say, even though the number of test cases are increasing, even though number of regression cases are increasing, we don't increase what? Even though the number of regression cases are increasing, we don't increase what? Automation test engineer, because, or I can say resource also. We don't increase the resource because some of the regression cases are already automated. So in the release number 3, out of 150, 65 are already automated. So only 85 needs to be automated, which can be taken care by 2 automation test engineers only. Is that explanation clear? Is the explanation clear? Yes. So if I go back, I don't want this. If I go back, you observe what I've written. Advantages of automation. First thing is time saving, because of 2 reasons I told you already. Resources needs not be increased. Here resources means obviously automation test engineer, because I am doing regression testing using automation, because some of the cases are already automated. Scripts can be reused and accuracy is exist. These are the advantages of automation. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, continue. Still automation testing process is not over. You are still writing down. So the advantages of automation testing you have written are first one, time saving process. The advantages of automation testing are time saving process. Are time saving process, because tools execute faster than human, because tools execute faster than human. So testing is faster. Tools execute faster than human. So testing is faster. So testing is faster. And also all the scripts can be executed together. And also all the scripts can be executed together. All the scripts can be executed together. That is batch execution exists. That is the batch execution exists. That is the batch execution exists. Second advantage. Second advantage. Even though the number of regression test cases increases, even though the number of regression test cases increases, even though the number of regression test cases increases, we don't increase the resources. We don't increase the resources. In the bracket, you can write automation test engineers. Even though the number of test cases increases, we don't increase the resources. In the bracket, write automation test engineer, because some of the regression test cases, are already automated, because some of the regression test cases are already automated in the previous release, because some of the regression test cases are already automated in the previous release. are already automated in the previous release. Third advantage. Once the test scripts are written, they can be used multiple times. Once the test scripts are written, they can be used multiple times. They can be used multiple times across multiple releases. They can be used multiple times across multiple releases for testing. Dana. Next point, fourth advantage. Accuracy exists in automation testing. Accuracy exists in automation testing because tools never get bored. Even if it's a repetitive task. Tools never get bored even if it's a repetitive task. This ends the love story on automation testing process. Have you written? Yes. 3 minutes I'll give you. Go through all the points slowly, one by one. Read for yourself. Exactly 3 minutes. Before that, you don't tell me it's over. People who don't want to read, you do drama, and 3 minutes you enjoy. But interested kids, open all the points right from first point, automation testing process. Okay. So first you see the diagram, guys. Once you see the diagram, and then you continue with my points. 3 minutes I'll give you. From yesterday, whatever I've told you, just go through and tell me everything is clear or not. 3 minutes, no discussion, only you go through those points. Okay, now let me not say retesting. I am checking the fixed bug only. I'm checking the fixed bug only because there is no impact area. Is it possible? I am checking the fixed bug only because there is no impact area. Is this possible? Because any rule that always impact area should be there. Correct, there is no rule. So this is generally after bug is fixed. This is scenario number 1. Scenario number 2, let me take the same thing, shift to end, control C, control V. Okay. Sometimes I am checking the fixed bug, plus the impact area. Correct? Plus the impact area. Now guys, these are the 2 scenarios that we do after a bug is fixed. Yes or no? Whenever a bug is fixed, these are the 2 scenarios that can happen. But retest checking that fixed bug is compulsory. Along with that, you may check the impact area, you may not check the impact area. Remember, the first scenario, we call it as retesting. And this scenario, we call it as regression testing. This we call it as a regression testing. Means same way you should speak in interview. They'll ask you what is the difference between regression and retesting. So in retesting, when we find a bug, we send it to developer fixes it. We are checking the fixed bug only because I'm sure that there is no impact area. So whereas regression testing means whenever developer fixes the bug, I will check the fixed bug plus the impact area also. That is called as regression. Is the definition clear? This is answer for difference between regression and retesting. Make a note of it. Nothing to explain here. Just to make a note of it. This is the difference between retesting and the regression testing. Dana. Don't read paragraphs. Only this much you have to speak in interview when they ask this question. There is no paragraph answer here. Only this one line if you tell, it's enough. More than enough, they will understand. Jana. Now let me go to the regression questions, guys. See now, almost 7 topics, 8 topics, different diagram, everything I have told you. Yes or no? Many things I have told you. Releases across build, automation testing process, then types of regression, that this many things we have discussed. Okay, now let me show you all the expected questions. Remember, out of 391 students, only 360 people will understand, because 30 people they never came to the class properly. So at least I've seen from day one, 360 people is the average people who are coming every day. Neatly they're coming, they're understanding. Other people simply they have come for time pass. Okay, good, no problem. These are all the expected questions from regression testing. Don't write, first listen. What is regression testing? When do we go for regression testing? Why regression testing is required? Types of regression testing. How to identify impact area? How to identify impact area? Okay, how to identify impact area? How regression testing is performed, or explain the process. Who does regression testing? Challenges of regression testing. Why regression cannot be done manually. Explain automation testing process. Explain the advantages of automation. Difference between regression retesting. Is regression mandatory? Only this one not covered. You don't worry, I'll cover it. This one is not covered, I will cover it. Don't worry, I'll cover this. Okay, now all of you first write these 14 questions. See, these are the straightforward questions. Remember, in this any cross questions can be asked. Are you understanding what I'm saying? These are simple straightforward questions I have written. But almost 5 days, 6 days I've taken only for regression testing. Any cross question they can be asked. So first you take down these questions. How to answer, I will tell you. Everyone make a note of all these questions. Take the heading as regression testing questions and write all these questions. Why? Now, sir, what is regression? Sir, now confusion. Day one, I told something. Then types of regression, I told you. Then build level regression, I told you. Release level regression, I told you. Yes or no? Yes or no? But guys, but one word answer. When you will do regression, what is your answer? Just one word I want. Only one word. Sir, I will do regression. Like this one. When? One word answer. When there is a impact. So don't say again release one, release two. Wrong goal. You are not understood concept only. That's the problem. Whenever we have impact area, perfect word. Whenever there is an impact area, we will do regression. I'll agree. I'll agree. When impact area will come? Now what is an answer? When this impact area will come? You said we'll do regression whenever there's an impact area. When this impact area will come? No. When code is changed. Perfect. When code is changed. That means, guys, can I say generally, listen carefully. Whenever developer does the code changes. Whenever developer is doing the code changes, and guys, this code changes he is doing because of code changes across he can do the code changes across builds also or across the releases also. Yes or no? Don't write anything. He is doing the code changes across the build, and sometimes he is doing the code changes across the releases. See, he is doing the code changes across the builds. For what reason? What reason? Correct. For fixing the bugs. So builds is changing for fix the bug, or releases is doing code changes for what? Developer does the code changes across build or across releases. Across the build for fixing the bug, across, correct. For the new features, these code changes may have some impact area. Yes or no? Since developer doing these code changes across the build or across the build to fix a bug or new features, it may have some impact area. When we check this impact area, that concept is called as regression testing. Yes or no? Understand? Sentence I'll give you. Sentence I'll give you. Don't worry. So whenever developer does some code changes, it may be build also, it may be release also, and build is doing to change, fix the bug, and release is doing to add new features. Because of these changes may have some impact area. Checking this impact area is called as a regression testing. Concept is clear first of all? Yes. So from today, this will be the final definition of the regression testing. As I said you, this 14 question answers is more important. Remember this point. So this is the actually definition of the regression testing. Wait, don't write. I'll give the definition. Suppose that means what is regression testing? You are going to give this answer, guys. Now tell me, when they ask you, when should we do regression testing? Can I give the same answer? When should we do regression testing? Same. When developer does the code changes, we do regression testing. Yes. Why regression testing is required? Because developer has done the code changes. So what, when, why, the answer is same. Will you agree? Let it be what? Let it be when? Let it be why? The answer is same. Yes or no? Right now. Right? Answer for what, when, why. I don't know how you are going to maintain that notes. That also don't expect from me. I am telling you answers how to write. You decide later. You sit and prepare a proper notes however you want. And at least 60-70% people will do. That's okay. If everyone studies, it's dangerous for me only. Do you know? Tell me why. If everyone is a good student, it's dangerous for me only. Tell me why, guys. Let me see. So some 20-30% bad students should also be there. Perfect, Rakshita. Otherwise, I have to place all. If students are only bad, they cannot come and question me first of all. They cannot come and question me. Problem itself is solved. Right, guys. Right. Final definition is this. Whenever the developer does some code changes, whenever the developer does some code changes across multiple builds, whenever developer does the code changes across the multiple builds or across the multiple releases, whenever developer does some code changes across the multiple builds or across the multiple releases to fix the bug or to enhance, to fix the bug or to enhance the application. Enhance application is nothing but adding new features. Yes or no? To fix the bug or to enhance the new features. To enhance the new features. To fix the bug or to enhance the new features. These code changes may have some impact area. These code changes may have some impact area. These code changes may have some impact area. Checking the impact area. These code changes may have some impact area. Checking the impact area is known as regression testing. Checking the impact area is known as regression testing. Checking the impact area is known as regression testing. Read the definition and tell me easy or not. So when they ask you what, when, why, don't do any overacting. Only this much if you speak, it's enough. Have you understood? Read and tell me. What, when, why is done. Easy, everyone. Now you have understood the final definition. Yes, no. Read it, read it. Okay, good, good. Next, types of regression testing. How many types are there? Types of regression testing. Correct? I don't have to give the answer for this. Yes or no? Two types means you are a great person. You are a great person, I'll tell you. People who are saying two types, guys, you know who are they? First day I told you two types. Second day I told you third type. Do you remember that? So that means next day they have not come. Three types. And what is the definition also I've given? Unit regression testing, regional regression testing, full regression testing. And also I told you what is the disadvantage of unit and regression and why do people go for full? Only which case? That also, are you clear? The reasons also we discussed. So this I will not give answer. Types of regression testing, guys, already you know this. Already you know this. So forget about the fourth question. Forget about fourth question. Next. Next, guys, very, very important. How to identify impact area? This is a very, very important question. Listen now. How to identify impact area? Now observe, guys. See, when he's asking how to identify the impact area, you are identifying impact area in two cases. What are those two cases? You are identifying the impact area in two cases. Correct? We are identifying the impact area in two cases. What are those two cases? Rajkumar, control. I am not asking who is identifying impact area. See English first of all. Who, how, both are different. Both are not same. How to identify impact area? I'm not so. My question is, two cases we identify the impact area. Wait. Two cases we are identifying the impact area. Perfect. Build level, release level. Now, carefully listen, guys. All of you listen carefully. See, in interview, generally in interview, they always concentrate on release level. Okay. Generally, I tell you, always interview thinks about release level. But I want you to speak both build level as well as the release level. Okay. So when they ask you how to identify impact area, listen carefully. Listen. We should start like this. Sir, generally impact area is identified at two levels. Build level, and I'll give that point. And what release level. Yes or no? First statement is clear. Sir, generally impact area is done at two levels, that is across the build level as well as the release level. Okay. Now, sir, in the build level, listen, in build level, it is identified by the test engineer only based on his product knowledge when the bug is fixed. Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you understanding? So it is done by only the test engineer based on his product knowledge. Why developer is not involved? Why customer is not involved? Let him ask. Then you go and speak. So build level, it is done only by test engineer based on his product knowledge. Whereas in the release level, sir, we follow impact analysis process. Do you remember this by mistake? Notes also I have given. We follow a neat impact analysis process. You tell that complete impact analysis process you have to tell. In release 1, there is no this one. Release 2, we do this. Then it is done by customer, everyone. Complete thing, not only customer. Understand, Pooja Kumari, what I'm talking. Other people, are you understanding? How to identify impact area? That whole 7-8 points were there. The complete 7-8 points you have to speak, guys. It is done in the beginning only. Why? It is done by whom? Then the report is consolidated. Then the lead prepares a regression set suit. Then it is assigned to the test engineer. So people who have attended, you are understanding. So how to identify impact area? This is how you have to speak. First of all, have you understood what to speak? Yes. Right. Write the answer first. First you write some sentence I'll give you. Right. Then as I said, you can go and prepare a fair notes. When they ask this question, how to start the answer is, impact area is generally identified. Impact area is generally identified across two levels. Answer for this question I'm giving. Impact area is generally identified across two levels. Across two levels. That is build level and release level. That is build level and the release level. That is build level and the release level. Next point. Next point. In build level, only the test engineer, in build level, only the test engineer identify the impact area. In build level, only the test engineer identify the impact area based on his product knowledge. Based on his product knowledge, when a bug is fixed. Based on his product knowledge, when a bug is fixed. When a bug is fixed. Next point. In release level, next point. In release level, we follow the impact analysis process. In release level, we follow impact analysis process. In the bracket you write, explain the impact analysis process. In bracket you write, explain the impact analysis process. Boss, in interview also you don't tell explain the impact analysis process. Are you understanding what I'm saying? And in the bracket you write, refer to the notes. Some fellows are there, I'll tell you, they will also tell in the interview. In the release level, we follow impact analysis process, so refer notes. That is not an answer. You have to give all those 7-8 points. Take wait, Sana. Done. So can I hope that you will answer this question properly? Yes or no? Everyone respond. Everyone means 360 respond. It's enough. Now out of those 390, already 2-3 people, they understood what is their life. They're logging out. Very good. Yes. Enough. 40-50 people, enough. Yes, also it's enough for me. More good people, it's dangerous for me. Good, guys. So fifth question also you know how to answer. Jump, baby. Let's take the next question. And guys, interested people, what you should do is, as soon as the class is done, you should sit, whatever answers I've given, open the notebook, and you also arrange it. Will you do it? You arrange it properly. Okay, good. Next, how regression testing is performed. Okay, how regression testing is performed. Please listen carefully. I want you to tell two things here. How do we do regression testing? How do we do regression testing? Answer is same, guys. Okay, sir, we do regression testing across build level and across release level. Same answer. Across build and across release. Across build, same story. Simply whenever the bug is fixed, we go and identify the impact area, and I'm doing regression testing. Across releases, carefully listen, guys. Across releases, I'll repeat, across build the answer is same. Whenever the bug is fixed, we are going and doing it based on our product knowledge. But across releases, you should talk, listen carefully. How do we do regression testing? First, you should talk about impact analysis process. Where is that? Across the releases, first to talk about impact analysis process. Then you say, see, in the last impact analysis process, I said that it is assigned to the manual testing engineers, all those things. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So you do one thing. So neatly see how explain the process of regression testing. Same thing you should tell once again, guys. Simple concept. So fifth question and sixth question answer is same only. How to identify the impact area or how regression testing is performed. Actually, it's the same question, but they're asking in a different way. Is it clear? Is it clear for everyone? You make a note somewhere. Fifth and sixth is same only, but they're asking in a different way. But answer should be same. If you want 1 minute, I'll give you. Just make a note of it. Fifth, sixth answer is 100% same. You make a note. However, you want to just write hint. 1 minute, I'll give you. Write a hint. Only 1 minute, I'll give you. You made a note. You made a note. You made a note. Copied. Yes. Okay, guys. Now observe, guys. Once you answer this sixth question, hey, how do we do regression testing? You will tell neatly. You will tell because notes is there. Now he may ask you, is it better to do manual or automation? What is your answer? After telling this answer, because you are telling the manual process, he will ask which is better, manual, automation. Okay, automation. And after that, he may cross question. Okay, he explained the regression testing automation. That also you have an answer or not? Explain the regression testing automation. That means automation testing process you have to explain. So that cross question I'm telling you, that's all. That cross question. Okay. So fifth and sixth is also done. Yes or no? You only tell. Sixth is also clear. Same answer. Same answer. Yes. Okay. Good. Now observe. Who does regression testing? Okay. Who does regression testing? This answer I want to give because this is associated with 14th point also. You write the answer, I'll tell you. You write the answer. Right. Answer for 7th question. Correct. Rakshita, right. Right. Who does regression testing? Sir, generally, in the build level regression, generally build level regression is always done by manual test engineers. Build level regression is always done by manual test engineers based on their product knowledge. Based on the product knowledge. Next line. And guys, whatever 14 questions I have written, any rule that he will ask in same language? Any rule, you can ask according to his English. So don't tell me in the mock that, sir, 14 questions you gave, sir, but you're asking in a different way. Don't be such a dumb also. Don't be such a dumb, I'll tell you. After 19, what comes? Can write that, that's all. Okay, good guys. So generally, regression testing across build is done by manual testing engineers based on his product knowledge. Next point, whereas across the releases, it is done by automation test engineer. Yes or no? Across the releases, it is done by automation test engineer. Across the releases, because we don't do it manually, guys, I'll tell you. In companies, we don't do manually only regression testing. So across the releases, it is done by automation test engineers. Continue. But across the releases, it is done by automation test engineers. But there are some regression test cases. Which cannot be automated. But there are some regression test cases which cannot be automated. What is the meaning of which cannot be automated? There are some regression test cases which cannot be automated. Means what? It's not tested. Automation is not testing. They cannot be automated means what? Scripts cannot be written. Perfect. Cannot be automated means I can't write a script. I'll give you the reason for everything. I'll explain it neatly. Don't worry. Correct. They can't write a script. So if you give 100 test cases to the automation team, they're saying 90 I can write, but 10 I cannot write. Possible, not possible? If I give you some task, guys, any rule that you should finish all the tasks, you are saying, sir, 10 tasks, 5 tasks I can do, sir, 2 tasks I cannot do. Like that, so I'm saying, whereas release level is done by automation test engineer only, but there are some test cases that cannot be automated, are executed manually. But there are some test cases that cannot be executed, that cannot be automated, are executed manually. By whom? Some cases that cannot be automated are executed manually. By whom? Common sense use. How it can be automation test engineer? Common sense. By manual test engineer only. Remember. So cases that cannot be executed or that cannot be automated are executed manually by manual test engineer. Read the answer for the 7th question for yourself once. Compulsory. And believe me, if you say this, I'll tell you, you are selected. If you tell this answer and see which are the cases that cannot be automated, I will explain you. Don't worry. But if you neatly give this answer and saying he thinks that you know in detail. Read that 7th answer. Read that 7th and tell me English, are you understanding or not? Which cases cannot be automated, that I'll discuss. But at least that English you are understanding. Whatever is possible, automation team is only doing. If it is not possible, some 5-6 cases it is done by manual also. This will be the answer for the 7th question, guys. Who does regression testing? Easy. Yes, good. Next, what are the challenges of regression testing? How many challenges you should tell? Perfect. 3 challenges everyone knows. Okay, 3 challenges, sir. It's a time consuming, sir. And reason also you should give. So to identify the impact area is a challenge. Because we can identify a wrong impact area. Sir, time consuming, sir, because test cases are increasing. Accuracy is not there, sir. Since we are doing repetitive, we may get bored, we may skip. Explanation is required for every point. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. Now, very important question, guys. Listen. Why regression cannot be done manually? I have to open that regression testing folder. Listen. Why regression cannot be done manually? Listen carefully. See, out of this is question number 1. This is my question number 1. What are the challenges or the difficulties or the drawbacks in regression testing? You have to give all the 3 points here, correct? This is the first point. Then you are going to tell this is the third point, and you are going to tell the second point also. You are going to tell this point also. You should answer all these things. Now the question I have written is, guys, why regression cannot be done manually? Can I say these 2 points? Okay. Why regression cannot be done manually? Why regression testing is not done manually? Because if you do regression testing manually, it will be time consuming process. It will be time consuming process because test cases are increasing and resources are less. And if you do regression testing manually, accuracy will not be there because it's a monotonous task for manual testing here. They will skip. Are you understanding? Everyone respond. Are you understanding? So challenges or difficulty, you give 3 points. But if they ask you why regression cannot be done manually, only second point and third point. Because, guys, identification of impact area is done through automation or through manual. Identification of impact area is done through manual or automation. No tool can identify the impact area because they don't have brains. They don't have brains. Correct? So that question number I don't remember. Question number what? 9. Question number 9, guys. This is an answer. Question number 9. Why regression cannot be done manually? Question number 8. Anyhow, you know the answer. Question number 9. You make a note of it. Question number 1 minute, baby. No disturbing. Question number 9. Why regression cannot be done manually? You make a note. Are you understanding 9th answer, guys? Instead of putting so much efforts on you, if I would have studied properly in my 11th, 12th, or I would have become IAS officer. Yes or no? Believe me, the mistake I did. My dad always used to say, study, but I was more interested in sports. If I would have neatly studied, right, Sumit Prakash, no, ni majjina badia. You teach one topic, let me see you. One topic you teach. So always puts efforts on yourself. Manisha saying some dot, they're typing. I don't know what is meaning. Or by mistake. Why you become teacher? My last janam paap ole. See, becoming teacher, I never have a regrets, I'll tell you. Becoming teacher in Qspadas is a regret. Why, you know? I said, only because people want to only hear one thing. Job. They don't understand the value of teaching. They don't understand how much depth knowledge is required. No, sir, job, sir. So schooling should be strong. Actually, I should become a school teacher. So that kids, from their childhood only, we can sharpen their brains. Done, guys. 9th question. Where will we go, sir? Something you can do, only. Don't worry. But seriously, I want to grow the kids I want to teach them. Their base should be always strong. And all of it's not your mistake, only. I'll tell you, school, college. This rascal fellow, they completed the subjects. Only that they did. That was the problem. Srishant, I have that satisfaction. Shishta, knowledge, that's all. That is the only thing I'm doing. See, that's why people come, people don't come. I don't care. I always go in detail, I'll tell you. I don't care about that. We'll go to Goa. Perfect, Vignesh. We'll be ready. We'll go to Goa. Let's rock our life. Done, guys. Done. Okay, done, guys. So let's finish this. Not done. Ninth is done. Ninth is done. Ninth question also you have understood, everyone. Yes, good. Now let's go to the next question. I'm here from last 11 years. I'm there, guys. Last 11 years. From 11 years, on the average, if you take 100 into 1,000 also, easily 15,000, 20, 25,000, guys. 25,000 at least got job from Q Spiders old airport road. I'm not saying me, it's wrong. All the faculties have put their efforts. Easily 20, 25,000 from our side. And other people, at least based on the knowledge also, they've got job. That satisfaction is enough. Okay. Then now I'm getting sentimental enough. Then people don't recognize it. That's absolutely fine. They always think what that we do it for money. That's a big problem. But they'll remember me. I'll tell you, all 25,000 students, their families, they remember at least. They may not remember every day, but at least when they're smoking, they're drinking, they think, oh, Prakash sir was there. Do you remember? Q Spiders old airport faculties were there. Then 10th question. Explain the automation testing process. Answer is required or not required. Explain the automation testing process. Correct, because already notes I have given, guys. But remember one point. Advantages also you should speak under automation testing process only. Come on. Advantages also you should speak under automation testing process only. But sometimes they are asking explain the advantages of automation testing. Separately they are asking. In such a case, you speak about the last point. Are you understanding? When they ask you explain automation testing process, you explain them everything. But if they ask you advantages, only explain last point. What are the advantages you explain? So 11th question also you know. 12th question, covered or not covered? Difference between regression testing and retesting, covered or not covered? Correct. Just now I told you how much speak. And listen, please, guys, one important point. When they ask you definition of regression testing, you tell the first definition, whatever I gave. When they ask you difference between regression testing and retesting, don't give the definition. Whatever I taught you, we find a bug, send it to developer, he'll fix it, do this. Only that much you have to speak. Here it is not about the definition. Is that clear? Okay. Is regression mandatory? What is your answer? Is regression mandatory? Yes or no, they are not expecting. Write the answer. Write the answer. Yes, never give one word answers in the interview. Please understand that. Answer is regression testing is not mandatory. Regression testing is not mandatory. Regression testing is not mandatory, and it will be done. It will be done only if the impact area exists. It will be done only if the impact area exists due to the code changes. Impact area exists due to the code changes. Due to the code changes, or only if there is a dependency between the modules, or only if there is a dependency between the modules. So complete sentence you have to give. Is it clear? Complete sentence you have to give. Is it clear? Yes? Okay. This 14th one, I want to cover in the next class, guys. I want to cover in the next class. Now, everyone listen carefully. Believe me, last 10 days, 15 days is a very good for us because 40-45 people have easily got placed. Yesterday also I have a placement. I have, if you want the names, I can give you. Yesterday also we had some placement. Okay, I have not projected. I forgot to tell, but I don't know. Your friends may be there. Anyone knows Pooja? Pooja 2020 pass out. She's from Pratyusha Engineering College. Pratyusha Engineering College, Pooja. She got 3.5 lakhs in Atra Infotech. One more girl, Pratiksha Nayak. Pratiksha Nayak, she's from Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management, Bhubaneswar. Anyone knows these colleges? Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management, Bhubaneswar. She also got offered with Atra Infotech. Next, one girl got selected for Accenture, M. Swarnalata, Annamacharya Institute of Science and Technology. Anyone knows Annamacharya Institute of Science and Technology? And 4 lakhs is the package what they have given. Koel Krishna says, I know. Good, good. One more girl, Entity Data. One more girl, she got placed with Entity Data, Lakshmi Chaitanya. And she was given 3.2 lakhs, SVR Engineering College. Anyone, SVR Engineering College? I don't know. Where is SVR Engineering College? I don't. Nandyal? Okay. Okay. So these 4 people, they got placed yesterday's best. Okay. Now listen, carefully listen. Now. 3 topics. 3 topics. Topic number 1. Topic number 1. Bug life cycle. Also I have given you questions. Yes or no? All questions of bug life cycle, including example of high severity, low priority, low severity, high priority. I asked you to keep one example also ready. Next, complete smoke testing. Complete smoke testing. Third, difference between smoke and sanity with explanation, every point. And regression testing. And regression testing. These 4 topics we are going to have mock now. In regression, I will know. Deepo, it's such a disturbing Deepo. Okay, no, manager questions also I'm removing, guys. I'm removing. For your comfort, I'm removing that also. So only I want difference between smoke and sanity. Whatever I have covered in the class, everything I will ask. This is what I told you while taking admission also. Whatever is covered in the class, first of all, questions are given. Cross questions I will ask. Cross questions also I will ask. Now I am going to have a mock. Listen carefully now. So the plan is every day, probably from tomorrow, every day evening, okay, evening. I don't know, evening. I think everyone is free, right? 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I think everyone is free. Yes, good. Every day evening for 50 people, Google Meet, I'm going to take the mock. Whenever your turn comes, you cancel your active class. I don't have any problem. You do that. I don't know. Listen carefully. So, anyone people are ready today also, sir, done, sir. Today also, see, I don't care. SQL mock is going on, Java mock is going on. Boss, I don't care. Initially, I told you that 3 subjects you should be good. You can't start questions like this. I am telling you, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Listen that first of all. Okay, guys, listen. Today, is anyone ready? Today evening, sir? Yes, sir. I'm already prepared. Whatever you told, sir, I'm ready. Any kiddies there like that? Pushpita Bera says yes. 1%. That's all. That is your life. Okay. And done, guys. So let me start from tomorrow itself. Now listen what we'll do. No, boss. Except regression, Badanakai, what is there? In interview, will you say, don't ask me this question, don't ask me that question. I whatever I'm saying, you should be ready. Okay. See, let me take mock first for freshers, guys. Let me finish the mock for 2018, 19, 20, 21. I will not give any time. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21. Then I'll take for experienced people also. I'll take for experienced people also. Okay. So from tomorrow, evening 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 50 people I want to take, so that within 3 days, last slot I'll keep for experienced people, guys. Last slot I'll keep for experienced people. 50. I'm going to take mock from tomorrow. So classes will be there as usual in the morning. That's okay. That's okay. We'll see. Classes will be there as usual in the morning, and evening 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock every day we will have a mock.